Fiddling with the team, do you see these games as the ultimate test, given the local derbies starting to take on added importance in the makeup of the playoffs and all that sort of stuff early in the season? Do you sort of see this as being a crucial game already?
Yeah, we knew we had a very tough start to the season, obviously with the two semi-finalists early up and then travelling straight away, so we need to play well, especially early in the year. And then obviously it's it's against the Waratahs, it's a local derby, everyone enjoys these ones, so do they love it and we love it, and more importantly we haven't pipped them in a while, so we obviously looking to reverse that.
Yeah, I think it's 5 out of the last 6 they've won, so they just seem to have the edge on the Brumbies.
Yeah, they do, and you look at it a lot. It's been their defence last 20 minutes. We've had the ball a lot of times, and they've covered really well. So hopefully we can reverse that. But it is still early in the year. We're still working on our structure and stuff like that. So we are more focused on us at this point in the year. We obviously haven't seen a lot of them as well because they've only played one game. So most of the week's been focused on our style and how we want to play for the rest of the year.
Yeah, and you don't go into your shell at all when you play the Waratahs this time around in terms of your new attacking structure.
Yeah, as I said, we want to put in some stepping stones for the year, and it's about playing our style the way we want to play. And obviously you want to take away the win, that goes without saying, but it's I think a bit more important early on in the year that we're trying to really nail down what we're about.
Were you happy with how that attack came off last week? The crowd seemed to like it.
Yeah, I think if you come off with a good win like that, you're not happy because something's wrong. We put some points on the board, generally from our set piece, to be fair. So I think that's been something we've been good at for a while now, but to actually get some points from it was cool, and not just 14 rolling mauls. So it was really good.
The Bucks enjoying getting their hands on the ball before?
Yeah, it was good. It's a couple of their turnovers where we really had to go, and I thought that was exciting. But as I said, it's about replicating that. And then that's only one game, and as I said, we do really want to nail down how we play early on in the year.
So still a few more tricks up the sleeves we might see this week?
Yeah, no, we used them all up week one, so we're stuffed. Hopefully, as we said, a lot of it was from set piece. We didn't get much phase play, so hopefully we can get that this week. But in saying that, if it is scrums and mauls that win the game, so be it.
I mean, obviously the matchup between the two teams itself is big, but obviously on the field between players it's just as big as well. Are you hoping to kind of stamp between you and Christian as well, stamp your mark as an inside pairing that, especially given with what Cheika went with last year at the Wallabies, this is kind of, you going against Kirtley and the others as well? And same as last year, you look to do that as well, and they'll look to do it with their halves and probably, a lot of their back row as well. It is something that you look at, and it's probably something you look at probably after the game. It's a little bit of motivation, sure, but as I said, we really need to kind of put the team first in the sense that we're doing our job within the structure, and so that way you're not just chipping and chasing for yourself the whole time so you shine. So it is a balance. I'd be lying if I said I don't know the guy who's playing against me. Of course you know, and you want to pip him for that gold jersey later in the year. And just personally as well, is it nice to kind of soak up this kind of atmosphere, this kind of derby as well before you head overseas?
Yeah, I haven't really looked at it as the last one or anything like that. It's another big game, and I think at the moment just enjoying the feel. You come off a good win, you get quite excited during the week, but then you try and get back down to work and go at it again. So it has been a nice feel, I think, around chatting to people around the city and whatnot, and I think it's a pretty cool initiative we got going on as well. If we get 20,000 people out there, I think there's a good feel, I guess, in Brumbies rugby. It's our job to keep that up.
And physically, I mean, how are you feeling compared to this time last year, and obviously having recovered from the injuries and everything coming back again the last year and now?
Yeah. Can't even remember this time last year. I checked my diary. I feel fine. We've been doing a lot of work, and I guess that's our coaches' jobs to worry about our load and whatnot. So I think everyone's feeling fine. I think if you're too sore in round one, you're probably a long year ahead of you. So I'm feeling good.
Breakdown's getting a lot of news already, and you obviously found yourself in the wrong place at the wrong time on Friday night. Is that something that you guys do a little bit of extra work on this week, or is it a little bit of sort of, just improving accuracy, or what is it?
Yeah, look, we have done a lot. We at the time was quite frustrating, and you look at each other and we've never done anything wrong on the field before is what you think, and then we had a look at the tape, and to be fair, I think Leesy was pretty spot on with a few of the calls there. We didn't release. So yeah, we definitely have done a lot of work this week. In saying that you don't want to take the pressure away from the breakdown, you want to make it a contest, but we have to do it legally. So whether that's me rolling away or guys showing that clear release, I think it is something we've definitely worked on this week.
Is it a timing thing, or is it just round one?
Yeah, it's a bit of both, and you got to realise I think round one they're going to be a bit stricter on it as well, because you want that free flowing game, and fair enough. But yeah, as I said, we did look at it, and we saw a lot of times that we were definitely at fault there.
What about your switch out to 12? You're enjoying a bit more space?
Yeah.
And how's Christian service?
Yeah, rubbish. It's been all right. I don't find too much difference, to be honest with you. Like the way we play, it's not ball running 12s, it's playmaking. So, and we like to switch up a bit out there. But I think Christian's enjoying holding the reins. I think he's probably played his best rugby for the Brumbies at 10. To be fair, I think he can only remember just before he broke his ankle, he was one of the stars, so it's good to have him there, and hopefully I'll do what I can for the team as well and play some good rugby at 12.
It's a similar sort of role to how you've played 12 for the Wallabies, just sort of change that point of focus.
Yeah, very much so. I'm not the biggest guy, so I'm not going to be hitting short lines all the time, but trying to, I guess, expand that game and try and play with wit. So, yeah, it's very much similar, I think, and we can slot in. I'm not sure, we didn't get too much chance on the weekend, but a lot of the time you can't really tell who's where.
You seen much of Dave Hawkins before?
No. I think he played trial against us, and he played on the weekend, played very well. So later in the week we start actually looking at guys individually. So I have a look. He obviously got a nice little try. Got a good right foot kick as well. So yeah, he's there for a reason, and they did very well with him there on the weekend. So we'll have our hands full.